Hello friends, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So this is regarding the COMEDK counseling, and I'm getting lot of questions about the round 1, round 2, round 3 counseling, right? So how they can participate in each round and what is the process for seat surrender policy, which is with respect to COMEDK. So I'm going to cover this video, all of these points and every important detail. So please do hear it very clearly, because it will have a big impact on your sustainability for the next round. So now let's understand each round. So starting with the round 1. So before that, you should note that there are two type of students who participate in COMEDK counseling. One is the general merit student and the second is the HKR student. So HKR students are basically Hyderabad, Karnataka region students. So the students who are studying in the border districts of border of Karnataka and Hyderabad, which is the Telangana. So those district students have seat reservation in all the colleges to a certain extent, right? So that's why there is HKR seat. So for the round 1, both general merit students and HKR students are eligible to sit, and students are eligible to sit in COMEDK counseling only if they have COMEDK rank and they have paid counseling registration fee and they have completed the document verification which is successful or approved, right? So a lot of students are asking, can they still register for a COMEDK counseling? The answer is no. If they have not paid a counseling registration fees and if they have not successfully verified their document earlier, then they cannot participate. See, similarly, the point number 2 is supplementary candidates are not eligible for round 1. They can participate in the later round but not in the round 1, right? The next one is that the choice filling process, which I have given already some other video, and you can fill the form and you will save the preferences and automatically it gets locked and your option entries are registered, right? And after that, round 1 result will be out and you will be allotted a seat or you will not be allotted a seat. So the next step is a decision making, right? Based on the allotment, you have to take one of the 4 decisions. If you don't take any of these 4 decisions, you will be automatically rejected from the counseling and you will not be able to participate in the next round or so on, right? So let us understand the 4 decisions. So first is the accept and freeze. So that means a student is happy with his seat and he wanted to go and join the college which he is allotted. So this is the most simplistic one. The second one is the accept and upgrade. That means a student is somewhat happy with his seat, but he wants to still try a better option in the round 2. So that's why he has selected an option called accept and upgrade. By doing this option, his seat will be on hold during second round. That means his first round allotment seat is with him still, but he is trying second, right? So in this case, if a student is willing to pay the fees. So students who have done accept and upgrade also need to pay the fees similar to the student of accept and freeze. So first 2 line items, student has to pay the fees, and third option is reject and upgrade. That means student is not happy with the seat and he is not willing to take that treat, but he wants to participate in the next round of counseling. So he can select reject and upgrade, but there will be no seat on hold for him. His round 1 allotment is gone. And remember, this is a very risky choice. Reject and upgrade is very risky, because in the second round you may not get any seat which you wanted, because it's allotted to somebody of the higher rank than you. So that is a risky. The fourth one is the reject and withdraw. That means you are completely unhappy with the seats you allotted and you don't want to pursue into this counseling and you want to completely go out. So that's a reject and a withdraw. So last 2 students don't need to pay fees. Reject and upgrade and reject and withdraw doesn't need to pay any fees. Now the last point, which is candidate who have taken a decision to accept and freeze and accept and upgrade. So first 2 line item, candidates can surrender their seats anytime during round 1 counseling or during round 2 counseling. So they can surrender or cancel their seats up to round 1 or round 2 both. So this is the additional flexibility which is given for the first time, that up to round 2 you can cancel your seat. And this flexibility is only given because of the fact that the KCET counseling is going behind COMEDK counseling. So see, if a student get a better seat in KCET, he can cancel his seat which he got in the COMEDK round 2. Right, so that's why this flexibility is there, that you can surrender your seat up to round 2 and take a seat which was allotted in KCET. So I've explained all the pointers which are related with the round 1. Now let's move to the round 2. So in round 2 there are basically two phases, phase 1, phase 2. So round 2 phase 1 is only applicable to HKR seats, right? It is not applicable to general seats. So which student can participate in round 2 phase 1? So round, if eligible only if you are HKR candidate and you have allotted a seat in round 1 and selected accept and upgrade or reject and upgrade or participated in round 1 but did not allot any seat. So you should be a HKR student who has used some of the option mentioned here. Next, they will have to make their choice entry and they will have to see the result of round 2 phase 1, right? And they will have to make a decision of allotment similar to what I explained in the phase 1 on the counseling. So round 2 phase 1 is completely for the HKR student. Now the next one is the round 2 phase 2. So round 2 phase 2 is basically for the general merit seats, right, who are coming from the round 1 counseling. So who are eligible to participate in this is if you are a general merit candidate who is not holding a HKR seat, supplementary candidate are not eligible to round 2 phase 2. So you should be general merit candidate from round 1, and second, you should not be holding a supplementary, you should not be a supplementary candidate. So supplementary candidates are also not allowed in round 2 phase 2. So here also after the round 2 phase 2 you will have to make similar choices as you made in the round 1, that is accept and freeze, accept and upgrade, reject and upgrade, and reject and withdraw, right? Now regarding the cancellation of the seat or surrender of the seat, the students who can now surrender the seat for the second time. After the first round they were able to surrender and cancel the seat. After second round also they are able to surrender and cancel the seat. And this is the last time you can do this. Now let's move to the round 3. So the top line directly says the round 3 is only for general merit seats, right? So HKR seat student cannot participate in the round 3. It's only for general merit seats. And who is eligible to participate in the round 3? You have to listen it very carefully, then only you will be able to understand. The first A is the students who has been allotted a seat in round 2. So if you are allotted a seat in round 2 and select accept and upgrade, you are allotted a seat in round 2 and select accept and upgrade or reject and upgrade during round 2, then only you are eligible for the round 3, correct? So there will be lot of students who have not been allotted any seat in round 1, but they are now getting allotted a seat in round 2. So those students are eligible to do accept and upgrade as per the point number 1 and get into round 3. Second is the participated in round 2. Those students who have participated in round 2 but not allotted any seat, since they have participated in round 2 and they would have also participated in round 1, but in both the rounds you have not got any seats. So that's why you want to go for the round 3 and you are eligible to go to the round 3 based on the point B. And the third is the student who are the supplementary candidates who were not allowed to sit in the round 1, who were not allowed to sit in the round 2, are now allowed to sit in the round 3. So supplementary students who are now allowed to sit in the round 3, they will have to mandatorily upload their 12th class supplementary mark sheet, right? So that you can sit in the round 3. So to repeat again, only 3 type of candidates are eligible: who has been allotted a seat in round 2, those who have participated in round 2 but not allotted any seat, and those are the supplementary student candidates, right? So now if you see the point number 3, last point, candidates who are in round 3 does not have any option to surrender their seat and quit the counseling. So now they cannot quit the counseling. Whatever seat they have got in the round 3, they have to accept it and they have to report to the college allotted, right? So if you don't go to the college allotted, a legal action may be taken against you. So there is no option of rejecting or surrendering the seat. You have to join the college, and if you don't join the college, legal action can happen. And second is that you will not be allowed to participate in any further counseling of the government, maybe blacklisted on that behalf. And there is no choice of getting any type of refund or money back. So that's a small update I wanted to cover on all the aspects or the phases of counseling, round 1, round 2, round 3, and the fees surrender aspects. That's a small update I wanted to make, and please do like and subscribe the channel to get similar details.